Hello, my name is Troy Allen Galat. Welcome to Trigger Time TV. Okay guys, eventually we all have to gas up our car sometimes. Tatiana Whitlock gives you some tips on what to do, how to do it, and how to stay safe.
Hi folks, I'm Tatiana Whitlock with Trigger Time TV. How often do you find yourself at the gas station? It's kind of a vulnerable place to be. There's a lot to think about and consider. We have to start this conversation with situational awareness. Before you drive into the gas station, an unknown space with a lot of variables, a lot of moving parts, and a lot of people you don't know, you need to be paying attention to what you're driving into. Comfortable, you've been there a million times, but just because it's comfortable and convenient and familiar doesn't mean it's going to be safe this time that you come to visit. So your eyes need to be up, you need to be using your mirrors just like you would on the freeway, making sure you have a good 360-degree understanding of what's going on around you before you get out of the car. If you drive in and you get that uncomfortable feeling, drive out. There's another pump down the street, go to that one. Follow your gut. Let's say everything feels fine, good time of day, no creepy people around, you're fine with this. Now it's time to get out of the car. Things to consider before you get out of the car. Do you have children in the vehicle? Do you need to keep the car running? Do you want to make sure that your pocketbook in the passenger seat is accessible and available to you, or do you want to take it with you? Consider the fact that if you leave your car unlocked, we're seeing a lot of people try to break in and steal your stuff through the driver's side while you're preoccupied at the pump. So for the purposes of this demonstration, we'll turn the car off. Next thing you want to think about is, do I want to leave this door open? Do I want to give myself a little bit of a barrier between the car in front of me and where I need to go? Problems that arise at the pump. Typically, people are crowding the pump. They get right on top of it. Again, it's familiar, it's comfortable. We get everything going. We do what we need to do here. We get this going. Then people typically hang on to this and pay so much attention to the numbers, they're not paying attention to what's going on around them. Give yourself enough distance between the vehicle and the pump so that you have a wider angle of view. If I step back and utilize some of the cover and concealment, probably mostly concealment than cover, but hey, we get what we get. I'd rather have that as an option than be trapped in a tight space and locked into this material that's around me, preventing me, tripping me, etc. So with this angle, I can let this pump do its job, check out what's going on, yell at my kids to stay buckled up, and then I start seeing things, paying attention, keep your head up, you're looking behind you, and you start to see some movement. You identify someone you don't know, they're starting to give you that creepy feeling. I see them, I see their hands, I see a gun, and I'm going to engage. We're utilizing UTM guns with battlefield blanks, no projectiles, lots of sound, excellent training tool. You follow them to the ground, get your head up off the gun, consider what's going on around you before you take more action. Reholster safely, slowly and deliberately. You have a lot of options here, but then again, you don't have too many. If someone's approaching you, they're coming up on top of you, you've got to respond. Proximity, distance, let's say I can't retreat, I can't give them my wallet, I can't move, my family's in the car, I can't just run away. So I've got to fight where I stand, utilize what I have around me, and make good decisions and take decisive action. Again, Ultimate Training Munitions are a fantastic training aid. We can work in environments and in spaces we cannot at the range. Get that recoil, work tracking the sights, and follow through as you would need to if this was for real. Folks, get to the range, utilize the tools that you have available to you, train in the context of your life for the fight of your life.
Trigger Time TV is brought to you by Kinetic Development Group, Glock Perfection, Bravo Company Manufacturing, Bravo Company USA, Innovative Gunfighter Solutions, G-Code Holsters, SIG Electro-Optics, Zero Tolerance Knives, Primary Weapon Systems, Silencer Co., Lucid Optics, Velocity Systems, Ultimate Training Munitions, and ammunition provided by Precision Delta.